So, if you call yourself a doula, you've probably had a discussion about what's in your doula bag or what should doulas have in their doula bag. And, the truth of the matter is that if we were called off the street and we didn't have our doula bag with us, we could probably do a pretty darn good job, right? We've got our hands, we've got our head, we've got our heart, we've got our compassion. We could do doula work. But, a doula bag that has a couple of key items can really make the job a little bit easier and actually more fun too. So I would love to go over what is included in our new Your Doula Bag starter pack. So first up in our starter pack is our portable ice bin. So it has a nice little phrase on it. And it is a cooler that you can use to put ice and water in it and some washcloths. So I love to do this when mom is going through maybe all the intake forms, getting set up at a birth. That's something that instead of me staring at her during, some of the personal history and questions, then I like to go ahead and take this to the hospital pantry and get the water and ice put in there, throw some washcloths in there, and they're ready. Now, she may never want some cool washcloths, but it's okay. We have it ready and it's good to go if she does. The thing about this ice bin is that it doesn't leak, so it can be set up for hours. Now we'll have to put in some more ice after a while, but it doesn't leak. So it's a great start to a doula bag. The next is a rice sock. This is our water resistant rice sock. So it can be disinfected with whatever you use to disinfect, whether that's a spray, whether it's an essential oil. These can be popped in the microwave, and it depends on the size and the microwave, right around a minute or so. Use your best judgment. And these can be used for mom at home, at her birth setting, depending upon access to a microwave. But a lot of moms really like that direct heat that a rice sock will bring. The next one is more about atmosphere. And that would be a battery-operated candle. So we've got a little pillar candle with a battery-operated flame. I love to set this up in the bathroom right after we get to the hospital. And it just sets a nice mood. I think those hospital lights are like interrogation lights. They're so bright and fluorescent, and just putting that in the bathroom can really set a nice mood for her to labor in there for. Again, I do that when, right about when we get to the hospital, if it works for mom and she's going through the intake. The next thing in the starter pack is a bottle of the labor massage oil. This has clary, sage, and lavender. So of course, anytime we're using an oil, we need to clear it with mom first to make sure that that's something that she would like used on her skin. But it can be used anytime after her due date. So clary sage is something that we just need to be careful of before the due date. But I like this massage oil. It has a wonderful smell. It's great for like hands and feet. Just a nice basic. Then speaking of basics, we've got our combs, not for your hair, though I guess you could use it for that too, especially after a long birth, right? This is for acupressure. So there's an acupressure point right there where the fingers hit the palms, and mom can grab onto the combs while she is laboring. I will have some clients love this method and others that have no interest in it. It's a tool. We try something out and see if it works. And just something really compact and easy to keep in our bag. The next two items are nourishment, or a little pick-me-up. So we have honey sticks, and honey sticks are very easily eaten and can be consumed by mom, partner, or doula during the labor. A little sugar, a little pick-me-up. It is a clear liquid, so if mom is restricted in that way, this might pass the test, depending on what the care provider says. The next little pick-me-up is fun, and that's our Dum Dum Lollipops. And I find that these just are kind of a fun conversation starter about which flavor people like, or did it bring back any memories of childhood. A lot of times these are given out after haircuts or doctor's appointments and that kind of thing. There is a spot in the roof of the mouth that the Dum Dum hits perfectly. That might just help with labor a bit. So the next two items are all about fun. If you have followed your doula bag and our company, we really enjoy celebrating the profession and having fun. So this is a button that we like to put on your doula bag or anywhere. So it says doulas celebrate Labor Day every day. And it's the truth, right? It doesn't just have to be Labor Day that we are celebrating birth. So pop it on your doula bag. You're easily recognizable as a doula, and it just brings a little smile. And then our last item in our starter pack has to do with client satisfaction. So these are our happy birthing day postcards. So there's pink and blue, super cute. On the other side, it says, "What a beautiful birth." And so you could use these at any time. You could send them to mom after the birth. You could give them at a postpartum. I like to give them on first birthdays as a little reminder of the day. So it's just a little starter in not necessarily needed for labor, but client communication starter. Okay, doulas, those are the 9 items that make up the Your Doula Bag starter pack. What is in your doula bag? I want to know. I'd love to put comments on the blog, on the video. If you liked this video and want to see more, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more doulas. So till next time, keep up the good doula work.